One of the greatest harms caused by religion is something that is not as widely recognized. Religion acts to draw people's focus away from their greatest strengths, which includes their capacity for reason, logic, critical thinking, and the practice of human and moral principles in their daily lives. Religion encourages and often necessitates people to abandon critical thinking and practicing moral principles by getting them to adopt something else as their primary focus. Religion does this by outwardly seeming to be even more virtuous than moral principles, when in reality it is ultimately much more destructive. It gives people something that appears to originate from a higher power. The higher power is perceived as both all-powerful and good, so that people are less likely to question it. Religion always has and always will serve to divide humanity. It will never serve as a source of unity, and it will never provide a stable base for morality or ethics. Not only are there multiple religions with incompatible beliefs and practices, but there is also significant disagreement, division, and infighting within existing single religions. Yes, the world's major religions contain positive teachings, but those teachings sit side by side with immoral and unprincipled ones propped up by promises and threats to keep people from leaving. Christianity, for example, includes uplifting messages about love and forgiveness, but it also contains passages supporting genocide, slavery, patriarchy, the subjugation of women, intolerance, violence, etc. It promises eternal paradise as a reward, but threatens eternal torment or other punishment for leaving. And because it's also filled with ambiguities, contradictions, and factual errors, it's easily misinterpreted and manipulated by bad faith actors who use it to harm and control others. If a god or gods do exist, don't you think we owe it to them to use the very attributes they gave us, reason, logic, and morality, to recognize religion for the man-made myth that it is? The best way forward is to rely on those strengths, to think critically, act ethically, and live by human principles like honesty, fairness, empathy, compassion, courage, forgiveness, etc. If a God does exist, that's the best way to honor them. And if there is no God, or a God who doesn't get involved here on earth, it's still the best way to build a better world.